the dune buggying experience, looking forward to it all. Like, I was so excited for it, and I didn't realize that I would get so scared going up and over those dunes. Like, they were incredibly steep, and when you pop over a dune, you go up a dune and then over the dune. It's pretty scary to look over it and not be able to see how steep it is. And once we kind of got over that fear, it was really fun to just fly up and over those dunes.
And I love driving the dune buggy. Like, I think that every time I had to go up a hill and just go straight up the hill, and I think there was so much focus in that because you can't go sideways or else you'll tip or this or that. And I think that kind of like made me feel like rock climbing a little bit too. You know, you have to be super hyper focused about whatever technique that you're doing to make sure that you're safe. And I think that that's what like made it fun for me. Of course, the adrenaline rush too.
Once our dune buggy hit the beach, just that view of the ocean, the waves were pretty energetic. They were cresting and there were white caps. So just that view plus this gorgeous sunshine, not a cloud in the sky, was incredible.
I mean, if you think about how the sands are formed over, you know, tens of thousands of years and how they're shaped differently all the time just based off of what's happening in the world, you basically go from, you know, being in like a forest and what you're used to in Oregon to kind of feeling like you're in a whole different planet.
Definitely.
Which is wild. You know, all of a sudden you feel like you're on Mars.
Yeah. Fantastic day, and it was so exhilarating.
Yeah.
I think more people should get out and try and do those things. Bay Point Landing was a good spot to have a home base in. It's a beautiful area, beautiful space to stay, but also they have so many resources just lined up for people, whether it's you want to go surfing or go hiking. They've got the state parks, you know, 17 minutes away. They have everything mapped out.
From kayaking to paddle boards to surfing to just hiking and golfing, if that's your thing. Mountain biking as well is very accessible out here.
Bay Point Landing has a variety of cabins you can stay at. It was such a fun experience in this, you know, very luxurious cabin. And there's a full bed in here, but we both decided to sleep up in the loft. And it felt like, you know, a very luxurious camp.
Everyone who knows me knows that my dream is to live in a tiny home. And so I've never actually gotten to have that experience until now. I know I see it on TV and I see it like on the internet, and I think it's a great idea. And so that's something that when I walked in here, I was like, wow, this is like what life would be like if I were to actually like make the jump and live in a tiny home. They have everything here that you would need, whether it's from like a fitness center if you want to exercise here, or if you just want to run along the water, you can do that too. and even take a dip in the pool. They have a pool here, which is crazy. And so Kelly and I did spend a lot of time in the cabin relaxing, as well as doing some yoga right outside our little place and enjoying just the space that we had here. And I think that's a nice thing too if you want to slow down.
How did you like the state parks and the natural areas around here?
Oh my gosh, so being able to go to see like these gaping cliffs and like these crashing waves, I became so goofy. Like I was seeing these monstrous waves that I haven't seen before. They were huge and I was just like starting to scream. I was like, Kelly, oh my gosh, look at these waves.
Yeah.
I don't know what comes over me, but I think seeing nature at its most powerful, I think just makes me feel small, and I think it's just amazing to be able to watch that. But yeah, we were running around on the rocks and having a good time watching the sunset, and like the waves were crashing into the tide pool areas below. The water was frothing. It was just beautiful.
Not enough people know about this place. I think it's a great beach area, and the town seemed to have a lot more in it than it looks like for a small town. It seems similar to Bend, Oregon. Like there's a good outdoor scene. It involves more of the dunes. And there's just this massive dune buggy community, which is so fun, and we got to experience that. So I think coming here not knowing what we would find and then going out to explore the dunes and renting a dune buggy was probably one of the top adventures that I've been on.
I think that the main thing about Coos Bay that I think people need to know about is the fact that because it is just a little bit further away, it's just a little bit further away than say Cannon and Pacific City and those sorts of things, that it's a lot more quiet here, which is what I think most people are looking for when they're going to the coast. But all of a sudden they get to the coast and it's crowded. And so by making that little bit of effort where you're going an hour and a half further than say what you normally would to get to the coast, then you find that solitude.
Yeah, I think Coos Bay is a gem, and Bay Point Landing is a gem within a gem. This spot is so easy to stay at, whether you're renting a cabin or bringing your own RV. They have so many facilities here and just the resources to get you outside and do fun things here in the city. This is a graham cracker, you know?
What makes it a graham cracker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think they put graham in it.
Like, what's that?
You know what graham is?
No.
It's a seasoning, you know?
Oh, really? Garum, you mean?
I'm just making all that up.
It's like, weird. I mean, you know enough about cooking. Maybe you're right.
Play that, girl.
It sounds good, right?
Yeah, it sounds really good.